This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. They'll run with the second-round pick in the April draft. He'll get this ahead for about 3. Linebacker Fred Warner brings him down. That's Palmer, the man in motion. Receiver in motion, headed left. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Off the play fake. Here's Love. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line. A gain there of 16 yards. 1st down, L.A. Here's Love, operating out of the pistol. This one is caught by Luke Musgrave. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
2nd and 4 at the 46-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd down, Love. And he's got Palmer. It's complete. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. They gain 18 yards on that one. Good for a Rams 1st down.
Yellow, 43. 43 rail, Edo blue. Ready?
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll find some way to turn this into positive yardage, struggling forward for a pickup of about 2.
So these might go like a body blow runs. They're not big gains, they're nothing fancy, but they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
On 2nd down, Love. That's caught right side. It's the tight end Musgrave. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Love to throw on 1st and 10. And he's in. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Rams. Jake Elliott now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Rams come right back to tie it at 7. One possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Moving to his left. He keeps it himself. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on 1st down. A pickup of 7.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
From the 43, here's 2nd and a couple.
Let's go now.
Run out of the gun, and it's Cheaton. And it doesn't appear that he got to that 1st down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Here's 3rd down and a few inches.
Ready?
It's the quarterback with a sneak. Trying to put any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's fourth down.
It's fourth down.
Smash, smash.
They'll go with the sneak. And he's going to have a Titans first down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive.
Pretty simple here, Mike. Every team, they have this sheet up in the box. It's their own analytics telling them when to go for it, when not to go for it. And in this spot, their metrics say go for it, sneaks the call, first down.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. And he'll dive forward at the end. An effort to pick up an extra yard or two.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's second down.
Here we go, here we go. 70 Timberwolves. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready?
Throw to the right flat. It is caught. Now he's loose down the right sideline. And he will score. Touchdown Titans. It's his third touchdown catch this year. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry in the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
14, Rams 7.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. He's going to like not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35. Love to throw it on first down. Short throw there, pulled in by Musgrave. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
A gain of 17 yards. That's good. Rams, first down.
On play action, Love. Looking downfield, that's Musgrave, the tight end.
It's a gain of 22 yards. That's a Rams, first down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Love. That is brought in at the 10. And he'll be marked down at the 7. And it will set up first and goal. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Watch out now. Let's go.
Here's a run. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to
So we'll get a second and goal when we return.
7-yard line.
It's the Titans out to the early lead. We're back in Music City after this. Second quarter now. Rams in control of the football as they come up now second and goal.
On the double. Ready, ready.
From the gun, it's Love. He pulls it in around the 5. Third and goal.
It's now third and goal.
Out of the shotgun, in front. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
They'll go for it. Love. That is incomplete. The defense coming up big in the red zone. It's a turnover on down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
The RPO, that one is complete. There he goes, up the left sideline. On his horse. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 95 yards. Touchdown, Tennessee. Here's Bass now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Titans will take a 21-7 lead. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. On first down, it's Love. Working straight downfield, it is Williams. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
And the Rams, first down.
Love to throw. That is pulled in by Musgrave. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 46-yard line.
Second down throw for Love. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
He'll let this one go long for Williams. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws.
And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, L.A. Elliott now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Rams draw closer here. It's 21-14. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Behind the line of scrimmage.
At the 34-yard line.
Run over center now with 2. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. And it sets up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here we go. Ready.
Right back to Chapman. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he's going to pick up a Titans first down. That wasn't easy. They do wind up converting, though, on 4th and 7 to keep this drive going.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 18 Cardinal, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. There's to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
They've got to find a way to free him up, and whether that's moving him around the formation or using some pre-snap motion to get him better looks. But right now, it's been a lot of double coverage. It's been a lot of tight windows, and if they're going to have more success today on the offensive side of the ball, especially in the passing game, this offensive play caller needs to be more creative, freeing him up.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Get it? 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
He'll look to throw. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. A big half continues. Already 2 touchdowns on the score sheet. And here, this grab gets him a first down. Up the middle, here is Chinton. Finding room to the 20. And he won't quite make it to the pylon, but he's out of bounds right around the 1-yard line. It's a big one for Tennessee. 37 yards. From the 1-yard line, first down and goal.
Ready? Go.
They'll try to sneak it here. Looking to squeeze into a crease somewhere. Did not break the plane. They're going to mark him short.
No gain on the play.
They'll run the sneak. Looking to squeeze into a crease somewhere. Did not break the plane. They're going to mark him short.
The play lost a yard. It's now 3rd and goal.
Ready?
Can the defense do it again? From the 1. 3rd down now and goal.
Cowboy 80. 70 Lions. Ready?
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he will take it in himself. Facial shooting. Touchdown, Tennessee. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
Makes the score Titans 28, Rams 14.
Following the touchdown, pass is back to kick it off. That's fielded just shy of the goal line. And they'll show him the sideline, out of bounds, getting back to the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Ready? Drill, good, ready.
Now Love. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
33, yellow. Watch out, man. 53, called red.
Here's Love, operating out of the pistol. Coming across, he's got it in the hands of Williams. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 33. That's
striker. 3-3. Red. Yellow.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
Ready?
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Touchdown, Los Angeles. His second touchdown of this first half. The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Rams are back to within 7. It's 28-21. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
19, Tiger, 9.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
On the give, it's 2. And some good blocking. Springing it. A gain of 9 as we get to 3rd down.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
Bronco 80.
Here's a design run. And he will have a Titans first down. Able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now, faking the give, flush to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Oh, a teardrop throw there off his back foot. It's complete. Here's a timeout, Tennessee. That'll be their 2nd. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime.
Ready, set.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Ready. Liking 18.
Back to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. The Titans going to use the last of their timeouts here as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ready.
2nd and 7.
Cup 19. Cup 19. Cougar 19. Cowboy 80.
They'll look to throw yet again. Moving outside the pocket. And he somehow manages to get back to the line of scrimmage before he's hustled out of bounds.
That's a lot of work for no gain. You risk taking a shot there if you're the quarterback the longer you hold on to the ball. But there was nothing there. Good job to the defense shutting that one down.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7?
Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
That is not going to do it. Tried to bite off a lot with that one. It's no good. And this is going to remain a one-possession game.
Ready.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And they'll take this down inside the 35. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Here's Jake Elliott now to try the field goal.
A 51-yard attempt.
His kick is good. And the Rams will cut the lead down to 4.
Rams 24.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Ready.
From the gun, it's Love. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And the Titans will take over at their own 15.
Intercepted. The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
On the set. Lightning and speed. Here we go. 65 to 6.
They'll start by going forward with a pop pass. And he'll be out of bounds here. That's only a gain of a yard.
Out of bounds at the 17-yard line. 1-yard gain.
Ready.
Brings up
Here's a second and 9.
Ready.
Hand up. It's 2. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Off the play fake.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
Incomplete. Daring Hall on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
Striker. 3. Opposite.
That's Palmer, the man in motion.
Yellow.
He'll send the receiver in motion to the left. He'll get a yard or 2 to the 8. 2nd and goal.
Right. 97. Striker.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Ready.
Throwing on 2nd down, Love. And he will dive into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Here's Elliott for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Rams go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Hiking 18. Let's go. Ready?
This drive begins with a run by Chooton. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
A loss of 2. Brings up second and 12. At the 33.
On second down, it's Chooton. Maybe a couple there. It's third down.
At the 35-yard line. A gain of 2 makes it third down and 10.
Let's go now. Go.
They'll throw out of the gun. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be fourth down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
And he's going to have a Titans first down by a good couple of yards. They will indeed get the conversion on 4th and 10.
70 Timberwolves. Ready, right?
They'll run it here with Chooton. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Take go.
Now, this looks like a design run. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up third down.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
Here's 3rd and 7.
Ready? Panther 60, Panther 60.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. And he puts his head down and he picks up the first down.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good for a Titans first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Viking 18.
On the ground, here's Chooton. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage. But when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
And he's followed up after a gain of a yard.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A gain of 2 makes it 3rd and 11.
3rd and 11.
Let's go. Check smash, check smash. Go.
Blitz coming, he'll throw it. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. And he will score again. Touchdown Titans. A 3-touchdown game for him. That's now 5 on the year.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
Following the touchdown, pass is back to kick it off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
Hey, go steal. Fight. Here we go. Ready?
They'll begin here on the ground. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. Second down.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings
Come
up
on,
second
38.
and 3.
Yellow. Ready.
Out of the shotgun. It's Love. That's caught right side. It's the tight end Musgrave. Yeah. And he will score. Luke Musgrave. Touchdown, L.A. Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Rams go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
Cowboy 80. Hey, read our key, read our key. Here we go, Shaq. Cougar, hurt.
On the ground, it's Cheaton to start the drive. A nice pickup moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play. From the 42-yard line. Here's second down and 3.
Panthers streak.
At the 42-yard line.
Another run here with Cheaton. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
5-yard gain on the play. And the Titans, first down.
So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Hawk 70. Now that. Panther 60. Ready,
He'll drop the throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Ready.
They'll run. It's Cheaton. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 14 on the pickup. First down for Tennessee.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
On the ready. Bronco 80. Bronco 80. Third.
On first down, they'll go back to Cheaton. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
70-11.
At the Rams' 33-yard line.
Panther and Cowboy 80. Mustang 19. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Now they'll set up to throw. Forced to his right. And he somehow manages to get back to the line of scrimmage before he's hustled out of bounds.
Just getting anything out of that one, I think, is a positive. It looked like he might have to throw it away early. Instead, he pulls it down. He winds up picking up a yard.
And with my type activities, but don't you get involved. Hey, what? How many shit I seen? Send them off. Take a risk and take a trip. You know I'm tripping for my dog. Who you with? Couple sergeants and lieutenants for the get back. This revolution been televised. I fell through with the knickknacks.
Big play coming up. This is third down. Throwing now from the gun. Open man, right side. He's got it. 12 yards on that hookup. That's good for a Titan first down.
That's another.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
4 yards on the pickup.
Red.
Second and 6.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Run out of the gun, and it's Tootin. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Panther 60. Let's go. 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. Cougar 19. Ready, right?
It's a toss out wide for Tootin. And he will get into the end zone. Facial Tootin. Touchdown, Tennessee. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Makes the score Titans 42, Rams 38.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This placed in the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
Watch out, ready. Ready.
Drive will start on the ground. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get. So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter.
Into space. Inside the 30. And he will dive into the end zone. 80 yards. Touchdown, Los Angeles. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Rams go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball is going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Touching. Cowboy 80.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
It's 2nd and inches at the 45-yard line.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment.
On the ready.
Now, 2nd and inches.
Ready. 70 Lions. 19 Charger. 19. Trap 60. Trap 60. Ready.
They'll drop to throw. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
A pickup of 12 yards. First down for Tennessee.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Titans, first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll get that to all his tight end. And will move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. A gain there of 24 yards. That's good for a Titan first down.
And now, after that catch, they've got a chance here late, Mike. They've got enough time to try to move this thing down. I think they can win the game on this possession.
They still have all three timeouts, and here we go with first and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll keep it on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
1 yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
They'll come up for second and 9.
Cougar Knight, here we go. Panther 60, Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready.
They'll run. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's first and goal coming up.
14 yards.
The Titans will use the first of their timeouts. They stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. Now, first and goal.
Here we go, here we go. Bronco 80. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready, ready.
They'll stick to the ground. And this time they are ready for it. Throw for a loss. And it's second down. Now they get the timeout. Interesting situation. Do they kick it here or run the risk of getting in another play, possibly not getting it down in time? We'll see. Back to the 5-yard line now. Second down and goal.
Cougar 19. 1918. Go.
They'll run here. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all. And with 4 seconds remaining, they will call the timeout. Just enough of a cushion to get the field goal unit on, trying to send this one to an extra session.
Ready, set.
For the lead, here is third and goal.
Ready. Cowboy 80.
They'll run. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Pass now for the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Titans have taken a 4-point advantage. Just 1 second, all that remains in the football game as the kick is away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, The ball only comes out to the 20-yard line.
Okay,
This is 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Here we go. One final play. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So it's a win here for the Titans. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball and will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Titans winners here in Music City as we say so long from Nashville.
Real my circle, you can't fit. Don't too many, be on some anti. I told her pull up, she asked me do I. Right now I'm fresh as hell, somebody take a flip. Pretty, back to back to back. Gang, back to back to back. Killing me, back to back to back. Back to 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 back. Back like Rose and Matt Black, my Rover, cha-cha, gon' show you, cha-cha, gon' back to back like Rose and Matt Black, my Rover, cha-cha, gon' show you, cha-cha, they gon' heat me up, I've been trying to keep it cool, these little, they try to start it, too late, my finger was already on it, call me Shovel Man, she like the way I pull up and I, the 100 times they ask, I be like, I ain't never, all that beating around the bush, homie, said with your chest, got a lot of dog on me, know you probably smell it, like my name, Jody, pull up in the vet, go and check the news, Brody, heard somebody stretch, in your feelings by the, better get a grill, tired of getting taxed for that, take a trip, I got right here for show up, make everybody deal, went to visit Granny, she say, what's that poking out your heel, I told Brody walk behind so he can catch me if I slip, she begging me to take a sip, first she drove the boat, then she like a ship, first you load it up, then you empty out the I'm not no button, no wrinkle clothes, it ain't no pressing me. I got on Vinci, LV, no night, but I got that check on me. If I swing this from left to right, gon' have to check on your homie. Lil' Brun, I'm known for stopping cars, but they be on go for me. The gloves when I'm out, it's bad luck. I just put 10 mil in the pen, it made me feel better. The passing out deep, I'm cold with the my little young ran an M on the road, he a scammer. Drippin' money, clear, splash, I'm covered in bells. I'm clever, vendettas, raw, whatever. I'm a rebel, but better. If I go federal. I pour up, I don't measure. I soon I met her. I leveled up, my bread up. I'm fed up, it's pressure. It's gang, you can't hang. We slamming out whoever. I keep it on, get stuck on. It may say Manjala. Got 2 cribs in Alpharetta, they down the street from each other. I know the spot. My little one, he know the laptop. Shorty having Chris Vic, he a vampire. Camping right in front of your house and start up a campfire. I just did my numbers in front of this one a landslide. Ain't gonna be no who this shit, I'm spinning back to back. Any say on the issue, I'm going 50, and then the got arrogant. My natural habit. Back to 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 back. Back to 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 back. Back to 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 back. Back to back to back to back to back to back to back.
Why you all in my face, taking up all of my space? You should get out of my way, you should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do, I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think, you should get out of my way. Get Yeah, talking face. Out of my way. 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 I got too many plays. I don't even play. Out of my way. Get out of my way. Out of my way. Out of my way.
Super way up. Get your weight up. Put your plate up. You a foreign. We at war. And I got all hallelujah. Talladega. Baby Jesus. In the flesh. Come and get it. And I'm get it. All my friends coming with all their friends. And we get active, yeah. We get active, yeah. All of my tattoos black. My eyes bloodshot red. I'm ready right now. Don't run your mouth too quick. Let's get it. Stop talking. One way, my way, my way, my way. Don't make me watch you get your talking out my face. It's in my mind, winning this in my DNA. I gotta get it.
Well, the city of Seattle known for coffee, grunge music, and, of course, rain. And we're definitely going to get a heavy dose of the last of those three here tonight as you look inside a wet and wild Lumen Field. But tonight we begin Week 8 with a good matchup for you here, as it'll be the New York Jets taking on the Seattle Seahawks. About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night prime time. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Red, white. Hey, red. Ultra. Set.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. And, CD, you look at this defense, what kind of pressure are they under trying to stop a team that has won 5 games in a row?
Well, to me, it makes their job harder because you know you're going up against an offense that's playing at an elite level, and sometimes you can get too caught up in trying to play the perfect game. You're trying to be too precise, too fine, instead of just letting it rip. And I think that's more the priority than trying to be absolutely perfect.
He's got a man wide open, complete. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Jets move the chains.
Watch out now. 52. Come on. Right. Ready.
They'll run for the first time with Breece Hall. No gain on the play there. Second down.
No gain on the play. Second
Sit.
and
Mega. Ready.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Open man is the tight end, Mason Taylor. 10 yards is the pickup. Good enough for a Jet first down. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for? Who are the freshest guys coming up for this game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have real extra pep in their step. You go to him early and often.
And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. Well, this defense for the Seahawks very strong in that victory a week ago.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Breece Hall.
His 12th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jets will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight.
We see this a lot on 3rd and short yardage, especially down here in the red zone. They're going to sell out to stop the run, try and hold them to a field goal. But once the running back gets past the first wave, the resistance can evaporate after that. And he not only picks up the first, but he takes it all the way into the end zone.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
10 cycles. Here we go. Set.
And they'll run. It's Ken Walker. And they're able to get this one across the 35. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive.
That's good for a Seahawks.
Operating from the gun. Reyes. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, you and I, partner, we got the plum assignment this week. An unbeaten team against a one-loss team. Really not much separating these two entering play here today.
Not much at all. And I think for both coaches, they've looked at their team and said, guys, you got to know what you're getting into in this one, and you better be ready to go because you get to answer the big question of the day. Are we as good as we think we are? We're about to find out.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 50.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Trouble, 30, set, ready, put.
Straight ahead, Walker. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Here's 3rd and 7.
A 2-yard loss brings up 3rd and 7.
Claws ready.
Off play action. Reyes. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice. An ambitious effort, but it's well short. And this will stay at a 7-point game. I guess I got to hand it to him. That was that was ambitious.
Well, that's one way to put it.
Now this offense got to be loving this. After the long missed field goal, they'll take over on the other side of the 50. 1st and 10. And Wilson in motion left. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He'll get this into the hands of Nico Collins. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Nico Collins, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Jets are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
When we draw up defenses on the board, we do account for every receiver. But on that particular play, somehow he was wide open, became an easy touchdown pass.
Now comes the kicking team here for the extra point. Footing likely going to be an issue all night here on a rainy night, but this one is good. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
Here we go.
As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one. But now playing here on Thursday night, do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you've got that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
Come on, set. 52 blue. Strike.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
Ready.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he'll get about 3 up close to the 35. 2 yards still to go. 3rd down now. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now he breaks free in the middle of the field. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Jameson Williams, 64 yards. And the Seahawks are back within a score. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big streak like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And this game, Charles, much talked about coming in. And you think there's a real chance this is a Super Bowl preview?
I do, because as things stand, and I'll give you a little bit of a caveat here, that maybe things will shake out a little bit if someone loses along the way. But here we are right now. These are your 2 current #1 seeds, and I think they're both good enough to make it to the big game.
When you talk about this Seahawk defense against the pass, just numbers that they haven't liked. Number 30 in the league right now.
And when you're getting ready to face the #1 overall offense in the NFL, it does not matter where you rank defensively because you got your hands full. You don't know what you're going to face, but you know that that's a strong unit that you're getting ready for.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Set, ready. Rail, 45, one. Ready?
Now back to throw. On a slant, here's Collins. And he is going to have a Jets 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the #3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Here we go.
2nd and 11. And he'll find Hall. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down.
Drill, 52, cut.
On third down, here's Hall. And he is going to have a Jets first down, although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4, and he got 4 on third down.
They'll look to throw now on first down.
They'll complete this one to Collins. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
On the double.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
Right, let's go.
In motion left is Wilson. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it.
Short throw, he's got Kraft.
A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
Cut it.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
Down. Black, 95. Ready?
He'll drop to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. In search of 8 yards on third down. They've already converted 2 of these on this drive, 2 for 2.
Short throw, he's got Kraft.
And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker.
A gain of 3.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Jets try it, but the 4th down play doesn't work. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Well, this is taken in. It's complete.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
That's good.
Now an audible here into something else.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They go play action here on first down. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18.
18-yard line.
Ball red. White blue. White.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Touchdown, Seahawks.
Jalen Waddle
from 17 yards out.
And the Seahawks are an extra point away from drawing level. Well executed there offensively. Defense looked a little confused, but he found his receiver, and that one good for 6 points.
And the payoff we just saw there tells us how many times they ran this play in practice over the past few weeks, because they executed that flawlessly right here on game day when the situation arose.